Good morning, Sunday morning. I've given up on live videos because they pixelate and they look awful. Anyway, down at the yard, working on hogs and roosters and everything. And we've got a big pile of horse chestnuts and leaves that we get from our pastor's house. And we let them sit for a while, and then the piglets love them. And then we just did their wallow, which we do with the loader. So they're pretty happy, although that water trough is not really supposed to be a wallow, but obviously they think it is. Yeah, that's not a wallow. Anyway, so it's a beautiful day here on the Palouse. Bright blue skies. We're not smoky today, although there's been fires everywhere. We were down on the Snake River yesterday at Boyer Park, and right after we got back, there was a fire further down the river from us. I haven't heard more about it today, but the fires, sounds like most of the fires are relatively under control, even though I know, it's relative. There's been a lot of damage, and we're getting ready for harvest here. I should find some wheat fields here. Anyway, we're getting ready for harvest. They've already started harvesting up on the breaks of the Snake River. And when we came back from Oregon last week, we actually came back right before that fire, the substation fire, started, or else we wouldn't have been able to get back. But they were starting to harvest a lot of the, Walla Walla, Tri-Cities area. I'm sure they should be close to done with harvest by now, but they were just starting. Everybody's got their hay in around here anyway, and I know our niece and nephew were working on getting their hay in when we were in Oregon last time. But anyway, it's that time of the year. Scott's over there working on branches because we compost a lot of different stuff down here, and this is kind of like a beaver feeding area because the beavers come up to this brush pile and drag stuff down to the river all the time. And we're gonna, one of these days, we're gonna get a chipper shredder, a big one, and get all this turned into wood chips because we never run out of uses for wood chips. But anyway, it's a beautiful day down here. This is, the Palouse River's not too mighty this time of year, but it's still pretty. And I'm not seeing any critters this morning. There's always the sign of critters. Here's the Beaver slide next to our hog fit steps. And, but I haven't seen any. When I got here this morning, actually, I did see some fresh raccoon prints. Yeah, raccoons are not my favorite animals. I'm going to go down here and see if I can see any more fresh beaver work because they're really busy down here. Here's Brad's new truck. Anybody that wanted to get a look at it. His new old truck. He's helping a young lady here locally, and she needed to get rid of this truck. So he bartered her for it, which is nice for both of them. We've done some weed eating down here, but we need to get back and do some tansy control, hemlock control. It's been a great year for poison hemlock. And also I have some iris down here that I throw when I have too much iris at home. I throw it down here. There's some older beaver work. Oh, and there's a decent sized log. That's from that tree that, oh yeah, this is interesting. Okay, now we're cooking. Here's the tree. If you remember back or look back, I had pictures of this tree that was standing. See, there's the base of it. Look at this. This tree is now, there's no bark left. Oh, there's the beaver slide. All the branches are gone. We didn't do that. See the branches down there? The beavers did that. Now that big log, I don't know where the big log came from, But those branches were on this tree, and the beavers drug them down there. And look at all the fresh teeth marks. Yeah, they're going to town on this. I wonder if I can get close enough now without hurting myself. I think I can walk out on this tree, maybe not. But you can see the end of it, I hope, down there. Well, not really. But this is a big dang tree. And the beavers get it to the point where it's undermined, like this one is going to be next. And then the wind comes along and no more tree. So there's a really good picture of the beaver slide. I don't know if you can see it in the shade. But yeah, they're dragging all these down. They've totally stripped this tree of bark. They're having all kinds of fun with it. Holy cow. It looks like somebody was down here with a chainsaw. Look at that. And the tree was all the way down to here where the grass is all flattened. And there's a part of the tree, I hope you can see, there's a branch where they drug it down through there. And there's the top of the tree. How they got that whole top of the tree down there is beyond me, but they did because that tree top was up here. Yeah, they're industrious little guys. Oh, I see a snake. Ooh, I'm not happy. I see a snake swimming across the water. Anyway, sorry. Okay, back on track. But yeah, this is pretty amazing, and this has been within the last week. I may try to find some of the previous pictures to put next to this, because this is pretty amazing. And I'm not going to try to walk down the beaver slide, because I've tried that before. It's dangerous. But yep, okay. Anyway, sorry, got a little carried away. But the water's going to keep dropping as we get further into the summer. It's hot, it's dry, but it's still pretty right here at the river. Anyway, have a great Sunday.